What's going on, everybody? It's your boy X here, and I'm back with another video. Oh man, oh man. Before we get started, if you guys hear the AC in my background, stuff like that, just excuse the noise because it is extremely hot. It's like 95-ish degrees outside and stuff like that. I guess we have like a heat wave or something. So if I turn the AC off, I have a tiny ass room and stuff like that, so it's gonna get super hot, and I don't want to be all sweaty and stuff like that, you know. So so the audio just sounds a little rough and stuff like that. It's my AC, so with that out the way, how you guys doing today and stuff? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Of course, you know anything to do with Dying Light, I am up on it and stuff like that. You guys have seen my past videos. I can tell you how hyped I am for this game. I can't wait. But anyway, we have a new trailer from Gamescom. Also, real quick about Gamescom, I have my list and stuff for and stuff like that. I will be talking about Gamescom because that showcase was trash. Some good games, but a lot of it was, you know, a snoo fest and stuff like that. You know, it was, I don't know what's going on. Like, you have E3, these state of play and stuff like that. They're all just, let's be fair, they're trash. I mean, either they show you what the games that you want to see is not there, and they show you games that you don't care about. They bring in, you know, all these social groups and stuff like that into it and make, you know, equality and stuff like that, which I support, but that's not a time and the place for these conferences like E3 did. Remember that conference call that had my the video that actually blew up on my channel, that rage and stuff like that? Yeah, so it's just like they're going more amount downhill, and I'm scared of the future of like games conference, because they used to be something that you go to, that you see stuff like that, you get hyped around like, oh my god, E3's around the corner. Now it's just like, oh yeah, E3, yeah, who? Maybe they have something cool, or I don't know, and stuff like that. Like not many people like tune in no more and stuff like that. So it's just sad, but I guess how the world is. But today, they dropped a new trailer for Dying Light 2. I think this is going over like the landscape and stuff like that, and like the city part and stuff like that. So I will be watching it. I will be breaking it down and stuff like that. So of course we have a lot to talk about and stuff like that, especially Saints Row. Can't wait to do my reaction on that and stuff like that. So I have a lot more videos planned that are coming soon, but enough talking. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure to check the video out, because the channel so much. And let's just get right into it, shall we? Woo! Birdman's hand rub it together. Okay, wait, let's go. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got for us. If it loads.
Hello, I am Timon Smetkawa, Dying Light 2 lead game designer, and this is David Lubryka, animation director.
Oh my god. My computer doesn't want to cooperate today.
We have been working on really hard for the last few years.
We're hoping the gameplay video you're about to watch will give you a foretaste of parkour and combat systems waiting for you in the game.
And we are just about to enter the city, fighting our way through its brutal and dangerous streets.
Bro, I'm so hyped for this game.
There are plenty of things you can use to your advantage. So watch closely, look for special combat and parkour moves, and check out how with just a bit of creativity you can combine the two. Ready? Let's go.
Real quick, if you guys are new here, I'm sorry about the resolution. Like, my old subscribers will know, my webcam does 30 frames, and I can't put the gameplay at 60 frames because it will literally blow up my computer. Like, it will blow up and stuff like that. Like, my computer can't handle it. So, sorry if it's like only a 480p, because I can only do it that way, stuff like that, or else it would get laggy, stuff like that on my webcam and stuff. And I don't want that to happen. So, until I get my new PC.
Sometimes I wonder what this city looked like before all this.
Let's see.
Probably People had their ambitions, plans, lives. Now it's all gone.
Boxing.
The virus started it, but it was the people who made the world the way it is. This city, Villador. They tell me they had a vision.
A Villador.
They had hope.
That's a weird name for a city.
Soon, one vision broke into many different ones. Instead of fighting together, people stood against each other. War broke out.
Was it a little bird? Lit a broken leg?
Hope died. Now the city is falling.
Each time we strike,
The world looks so like giant.
But I can't let that happen.
Oh man.
At least, not yet.
It looks like they tweaked the parkour and made it like more fluid.
The secrets the city holds.
still some rats here.
I have to pick a side.
Zarni's good people. You're doing great so far.
And I still can't find that collector's edition nowhere.
Let's check and see.
Birds.
They say that great change is a series of small gestures. How about this series?
Looks great. Combat looks more fluid.
Is all hope really gone? We'll see about that.
Well, that was an exciting trip, wasn't it, Timon? Did you notice those bandits in medieval-like armor passing by skyscrapers, banks, and large billboards? That's what we call a modern Dark Ages.
And it's a very unique design, one very important for the plot of Dying Light 2. But there's another thing that stood out to me, all those parkour moves that you and your team has put so much effort into.
Well, all you need is a few thousand of animations, cooperation with professional tracers, mock-up sessions, and invaluable help from David Bell, whose face and moves player will see in the game, by the way.
No, yes, right. And we've got twice the number of parkour moves compared to the first game, and we are showing some of them in this trailer.
So that's why I got delayed.
It's being the most important to me personally. It brings a whole new fighting style into the game. The player can stagger an enemy and use them to perform further attacks, for example by rebounding from their bodies, jumping of them onto other foes, and so on.
I think we captured the movement really well and made it quite simple for the players to perform. I can't wait for them to try it out and tell for themselves how much they loved it.
It's definitely going to be useful. The city's buildings are higher than anything we have done before, improving its verticality. Players will need to find a way to reach those tall skyscrapers and other challenging spots too.
Then it's good we scattered some helpers around. Like
Well, you have like that grappling hook.
support players in both parkouring and combat.
Exactly, and it's gonna do great, especially in fights against humans, which are more frequent and important than in Dying Light 1. It's been over 20 years since the events from the first game, so people adjusted. They are much bolder now, at least during the day.
And they are more vicious too.
And I think that's a great summary of this discussion.
Nice. Okay, so you're gonna be fighting more like human enemies in this game than the first one. I think this game takes 20 years after the events of the first game. I just want to see how that plays out and stuff like that. You know, see how everything evolved and stuff like that. Because in the trailer and gameplay, we know that there's gonna be like different groups of enemies and stuff like that, like different factions of enemies. You know, some You know, though some have like their different parts of the city and stuff like that, and you can, I think you can pick and choose who you want to help or who you want to take down and stuff. So,
It's a series of small
but look, the movement looks more fluid. You know, you can jump in the air, you can kick,
about this series.
but this combat section, because when they first showed the combat, it was good, but it was like it could be tweaked. But this one seems so fluid. I know I can't see like crystal clear stuff like that. So if you guys could just go check out the original video stuff like that, which I'm gonna watch after I'm done reacting to this. It looks pretty good. Like you can dodge. Oh, see, and you can you can vault over the enemies and stuff like that and do like a slam attack. Wow, is that like he jumped and like I'm sorry, I have so much love for the first game, so I'm literally breaking this down piece by piece, so just bear with me. But look, push them all back. Of course, you still got the push, the block, you got throwing things. That's a new feature, how you can just run on, like, use the environment to your advantage, stuff like that. So I don't know if you can like tackle them and stuff like that, or run like so let's say that if you're overwhelmed, you just run on the bus and stuff like that. Maybe I can throw like a bomb, and you know, to give you some breathing room. He has like brass knuckles, weapons, look pretty cool. It's a lot more agility. Okay, so now we know the map is called Villador and stuff. That's a weird name and stuff, but yeah, I'm good to see and stuff. Like, it looks decrepit because it's been 20 years and stuff like that. So a lot of, you know, the plants and the natures have taken over back. You know, the scenery and stuff. This just to me looks like, you know, fantastic and stuff like that. Like, I can't, you know, to wait to see how like everything evolve. Maybe, you know, we're gonna have some characters that might make an appearance, like a cameo from the first game. I don't know, but definitely, with every trailer, every gameplay, just give me more and more hype. And that outro that I reacted to and stuff, I almost lost my mind and stuff like that. It just looks so good, man. From the effective to the environment, like it's just it looks massive. Like you can just explore and just. And they said that this map is like bigger than the Dying Light following and all the other maps combined. So it's just, yeah. No one's gonna get bored, you know, or you know, you don't want to tell, oh, like, oh, it's so small. Like, no, it's so you have different factions. It's just great and stuff like that. Like you got some factions that wear masks. It's like I think it's called like the birds. There's ones that have like the medieval armor, like you said. I like it now that humans are going to play more of a threat, because any apocalypse, right? We all know it's not the affected that are like the huge, that is like, of course they're the huge threat, but it's more so the humans and stuff like that, because when people are put in a situation where they have to survive, it's survival of the fittest and stuff. You know, you is killed or be killed, stuff like that. So a lot of people are out for themselves. They'll stab you in the back. They'll take from you. They'll kill to get the supplies, stuff like that. So a lot of these people are broken because it's been 20 years, so they had to adapt to the world of how it is, stuff like that. So you get to see their clothes, stuff like that. Like, you know, there's no friends in this world, stuff like that. You know, everybody's out from themselves, and I always like that aspect that, you know, yes, the affected play a huge role, stuff like that. You watch out for them, but you really have to watch out for, you know, the human enemies, stuff like that. So I can't wait to see how all the factions play out and stuff like that, and how the story plays out. Ooh, I can't wait for this game, man. I cannot wait. But right here, you have a paraglider, which is cool because now you could just like skydive. Yeah, you could just see how he jumped out the window, grabs onto that sign and it swings right in. It's everything is fluid. Y'all know my hype level for this game, stuff like that. It just looks fantastic. It can't wait more and more. It feels like December is a long time away, but it's really not. It's like only like 3 months or 4 months away and stuff like that. So not too much longer away and stuff like that. But you know, the game just looks fantastic, stuff like that. They really putting their all into it. I hope it pays off and stuff like that. I hope it actually gets released in December and stuff like that. And there's, knock on wood and stuff like that, there is no more, the delays. But for the most part, this game looks great, stuff like that. It looks fluid. The combat looks fluid, stuff like that, from the first couple of trailers that we saw. But what do you guys think about Dying Light 2, stuff like that? Are you hyped for it? Are you excited for it? Stuff, are you getting it day zero, or are you going to wait, stuff like that? Or are you new to the franchise? Let me know down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, make sure to video out, because the channel out so much. Stay tuned for my other reactions and my other uploads. Take it easy, guys. Peace.